Hi, welcome to another video. In this one we're looking at the deadlift and how to or why you really need to keep the bar close to you, mainly so that you reduce the pressure in your back and you reduce the lever, but sometimes like just knowing it's not enough. So I occasionally might use bands to basically force the mistake so that person responds by doing the right thing. So you can see I've attached a couple of bands to this barbell. Ideally I would have two the same band, but I didn't have two the same because one of them broke. So they're pretty close, but they're not exactly the same. All right. But basically what the bar's doing, if I just play the video for you, you'll see how I should be keeping that bar real close to my shins. A lot of people when they do the deadlift, they tend to have it a bit away from them. You really want to have that shin rubbing you, that barbell rubbing your shin. It should be right up against your leg the entire way. Any distance away from you, so if I let it roll away, if that gets to there, that little distance away from me now, that's putting significant more pressure into my back because I've just created a lever. If I minimize that lever and pull that bar back towards me, like I'm about to do right here, now I maximize the leverage and I get more strength into here and less into there. Every time it moves forward, it's going to be dangerous and risky to me. Now, the muscles that are heavily responsible for that are the lats, believe it or not, because see how to pull that bar back, the lats pulling that in close to me. All right, and then my core locks it all in together and just stand up and complete the lift. All right, so you can see if I keep playing this, I want to keep this bar real close to me, and you can see how the bands, the tension on it, is trying to pull it away from me all the time. So I have this constant reminder, keep it close to me or else the bar's going to shoot forward. So that's exactly what you should be doing anyway, but sometimes I might need extra help with these bands to help that person remember and be reminded that always got to keep it close to them so they get the most out of the lift and keep it safe. All right. You can see how I keep it real close to me there, and you're trying to keep that nice curvature in your back so you can keep neutral so there's no rounding, and you definitely, like I said before, you don't want these arms drifting out there. Once it gets away, you're in all sorts of trouble. All right, so it's a clever way that you can use the bands if you struggle to get the use to that feeling. And trust me, if I kept walking back and put more tension on the band, it gets a lot harder. All right. So that's something you can use in your training if you're someone that struggles with that technique adjustment, and it should help you after a period of time. You won't need the bands anymore because it'll become a habit. All right. I hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you next time.